Hey, what's up guys? Back here in a global Dokkan battle. So, in today's video, we're going to go ahead and run this event and contribute to beating out One Piece in this epic showdown and getting our rewards for this crossover campaign. And I'm going to be discussing you my thoughts on the future of Dokkan battle and my theory on which direction this game is going to go in. Keep in mind, this is my theory. Don't call me out on this stuff because I don't know, but I feel like it's a pretty damn good theory. And pardon my language, but honestly, I feel like this game is about to get some major revampage. By revampage, I mean whole new battle mechanics, online, playing with friends, running events, similar to what Naruto Ultimate Ninja is, but keeping it, Dokkan Battle, keeping it the same way with, obviously, the orb thing, collecting orbs. It's going to be hard for them to do away with that, but I think they're going to try to bring some multiplayer action into this game, and I think they're going to release a new rarity of characters you can summon. Yes, in your summons. I think they're going to be hitting a brick wall soon. They dropped Black Goku just last Dokkan event in JP. It's still going on. But I mean, how do you go past Black Goku, Super Saiyan God Vegeta, Goku, Beerus, Whis? How do you go one step further? And you really can't. Any way you put it together, it's about to its peak, where they got to make a really big change for the game. So I think they're going to be introducing a new rarity of cards you can summon. Legendary rare. Keep this in mind, legendary rare, like the legendary rare androids and Goku. It's going to have those same graphics, and the card's just going to be super overpowered. It's probably going to have about like 16 to 20,000 K attack, massive health, but they're not going to have any abilities. It's going to be a base unit. Like in Naruto, when you summon, you're getting basically that base unit, and any characters you pull after dupes will, give you an ability. Now, they can't go into this game and give all the past cards abilities. That's another reason why I think they did this thing with the summoning tickets, is they're giving everyone the opportunity right now to summon these god cards, with these awesome, leader skills, because they're going to start doing away with the normal URs we have now, and we're going to have legendary rares and higher powered units dropping. It's kind of like recycle Dokkan Battle again. This is what I feel. I just don't see how this game can go on like this. You can't really top Dragon Ball Super, and there's nothing past that has been released. So how do you top that? You release a new rarity of characters. And how do you make a lot of money doing it? I don't know, make them LR, give them amazing graphics, not have any abilities, and making it to where you have to summon dupes to give dupes value again. Like, none of our old characters are going to have any, a chance to up their abilities, because they already have all their abilities unlocked. And you can't just drop a new character and not have their abilities, because you'd feel like ripped off, unless they were a legendary rare character. So, what does that say? I think it says a lot. Hang on, I want to see if we get this card to drop. I haven't got one drop on this event. Come on, Gohan. And it is gonna outdate the cards we have. another reason why they gave out all these tickets to summon on this banner for JP to get, like, they gave out, like, if you summoned so many stones, you'd get a ticket to pull characters. I think they're just basically giving the chance to most people to summon these, badass leader cards for the future with LR cards. Like, if you have a good leader card, you're going to want one of these units if it falls in the same, type that you are. And if you have all the God Leader cards, you're going to probably try to summon every LR card you could, because they're just going to make your team so OP, especially if you pull dupes and you get their abilities. Oh my god. But I feel like that's pretty logical, and the money-making aspect of it is Dokkan Battle can't just put out an online friend game, like Naruto, and give you all these characters, because they'd be taken away. They'd be hurting the players on this game right here. People would be pissed, they wouldn't spend money, they'd lose. They're not going to go to that game and spend money. Why would you juggle 2 games? And it doesn't look good for them to have multiple games on their on the marketplace, rather than have one massive, killing game on the marketplace that just does really good. It makes them look a lot better than having a bunch of junk games that nobody spends on. So how do you do that and not scare away your players? Revamp the whole system. Because, eventually this game is going to get boring as hell unless they bring in some type of online friend play. Introducing LR characters to summon, the graphics, how much better can they get? So, and like people that got thousands of tickets or hundreds of tickets to summon, on the JP to pull all these characters, that's a good thing regardless. Your dupes, I truly don't think they're going to matter whatsoever, because all your abilities are already unlocked. People that might get an add-on, maybe Black Goku might get something, but aside from that, no. You can have multiple dupes saved from pulling on that banner, and I don't think none of them are going to unlock any of your character's abilities, because this is something new they're implementing. They're not going to go back and change every card when they could just market new ones and make them amazing and highly sought after. Come on, where's this drop at? So, this is just my opinion. I like to keep it real. Definitely worth using those tickets. Like, if you've kept your account and summoned frequently, or at least your free stones, you'd still have a grip of tickets if you had the account for maybe a year or more, 6 months or more. We're gonna run this like 2 more times. See if we can get that next tier prize opened up. So this is what I truly believe, is that they're going to be dropping LR cards on us. And I think that's why they made them at first farmable, because they didn't want to just drop them and the people be like, yeah, screw you, you're after money. No, they're going to hook us up and let us farm some of them, get a taste for how cool the graphics are, how they work. And then they're going to implement a new system and add them in there and make them summon attainable. It's a good move on their half, and if they do work with the game and they make it amazing, I would still play it 100%. I wouldn't jump ship to go to a new game though. I don't think a lot of paying players would, especially if they put time in this and they want to see some big stuff coming. It sounds like Bandai's listening to its players, so I think there's a good chance this may happen within the next month. By the end of the year, maybe, they're going to introduce LR cards and the new banners. And we're probably going to start towards the beginning again. Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan 2, Frieza. I think that they're going to want to get a whole new a whole new cycle out of this game, but do it right. And by doing it right, it would mean keeping their players happy. Okay, this is the last run, and I'm going to close this video out. See if we get this card to drop. Yeah, I could still go on. I have so much more that I'm thinking about. I just can't think about it right now. That's a lot to go over. But if you kind of get what I'm saying, you can comment below and ask questions. I probably have answers for you because I've been thinking about this for a minute now. With the real reason why they're giving out these tickets. You know, obviously you're a paying player, you deserve them. Or if you're free to play, you kept your account. You know, suffered the wrath of the summons. You deserve them. But how useful are they? It's hard to say. Baba points are probably useful. It's probably worth not wasting Baba points on the cards and the overpriced cards in the shop, because if they introduce a new rarity of characters, unless you're a collector of cards, you're not going to ever use those characters. You might get a month of use out of them. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how good they are, but yeah. So this is me ranting, but it seems logical. I mean, they got a good thing going here. I'm sure they want to keep it going. They're not gonna just, you know, do anything rash. I hit the wrong button. And make any bad decisions like what I just made. They're gonna try to make this game better, and we just gotta, you know, trust in their judgment, I guess. I think some big changes are gonna happen within the next month here. You'll see it on JP. And then Global, I think, has an advantage for us actually being behind. I think we're gonna always have that advantage of knowing what's ahead of us. Say, oh, hey, we might not get it, but we think we're gonna get the freaking One Piece crossover. Even though it seemed pretty JP exclusive, it's here. We're playing it. So, definitely something to check out. And keep a lookout for. I think that it's going to happen. Give it just a little bit of time. I mean, it'd be too hard for them to keep people interested in playing with the game being the same way it is. It's another reason why they're making all these characters attainable right now, is so, you know, it makes the players happy. So when that transition comes, we have no right to really trash talk, especially if it's a good change. Alright, I didn't even pay attention if I got the drop. I probably didn't. Oh well. I'm just going to close out with saying that don't quote me on this. Don't say, you know, it's something to think about, because the game has to go in a direction, and the wave of the future isn't pushing little orbs together and not playing with friends online. It's online play, online interaction. You know, it's a great game. It's missing a few things, and I think they're trying to bring that over to Dokkan Battle. And it's going to start in JP. So, just keep a lookout. I don't play JP, so I'm basically just watching other people's videos or on the chat I'm in, just gathering info. But with that being said, once again, don't quote me. I don't know for sure, but think about it. Sounds about right. Alright guys, I'll be back for the Super Vegito summon. Keep in thought that these god leaders like Super Vegito, SS3 Gotenks, Buhan, they are what you really want, because if you have those leaders, you're going to want the LR cards to go with that team, because they're going to be massive stats. It's going to be upgrade to your team regardless, even if you don't have any abilities. But if you do, they're going to be some good abilities, because they're going to try to make dupes useful again. Elder Kai is not going to raise your abilities. I don't think it will. Pulling a dupe will. Elder Kai will raise your special attack. I'd imagine you'd be using those on the LR characters mostly because they'll probably have 3 different special attacks. One at level 1 special attack, a different one firing if you have a 5 or higher, or if you have a level 10 super attack, you're going to be firing off the best one. So it's going to be kind of like an evolution until you get to your final goal. Alright guys, I'm out. Comment below if you feel the same, or if you want to add anything, or, you know, bad or good, I don't care. But let's talk. I'll see you soon. Later.